18-year-old Nazanet Aragawi, whom we met sheltering at an IDP center in Mekelle after she was displaced from Humara, Western Tigray, with her mother and her 4 siblings following the breakout of war in November of 2020, says she is looking after her 4 siblings, including her 7 months-old baby sister, at her young age, as her mother died 4 months ago, and her father was arrested in Humara before 2 years.
We are living alone here. My mother died 4 months ago in Salakhlikha, northwestern Tigray, due to lack of medicine, and my father was arrested in Humara before 2 years. I don't know if he's alive or dead now. I'm the one who is responsible to take care of my siblings here. It's agonizing.
The teenager expresses her desperation that she couldn't get enough food to feed her 4 siblings and suffering from severe cold, as she doesn't have blanket and sleeping mat in the IDP center, where she says the cold weather is extremely difficult.
We're encountering various problems here. As you can see, my mother died leaving a 7-month-old baby with me. I've been feeding her, buying milk with the money that people around here offer me, but it's not enough. The cold here is immense, as we don't have blankets and sleeping mat in this IDP center.
Nazanet states that she is happy for the Pretoria peace agreement between the federal government of Ethiopia and the government of Tigray, in spite of her mother's death, as the agreement has alleviated her problem significantly. She says she could meet her relatives in different parts of the world via telephone following the resumption of telecom service in Tigray. However, says Nazanet, she is still unable to get financial support from her relatives, as banking service is still inaccessible, and she called for immediate resumption of banking service in Tigray.
I am happy for the peace deal, although I have lost my mother. I could meet my relatives who live in distant areas, as telecom services have been resumed. My relatives could help me, but this would be possible when banking services resume. I call on the parties into the agreement to accelerate the resumption of full banking services. We are perishing here due to hunger. I hope the peace deal will be fully implemented soon, so that we would return home and continue my education.
Nazanet says she is taking family responsibility at her younger age, since all her 4 siblings are younger than her, and she called all kind-hearted people to help her feed her siblings, including her 7 months-old baby sister.
I'm underage. My brothers and sisters are younger than me. As I told you before, I'm looking after my 7-month-old baby sister. I can't breastfeed her, so I call on everyone to help me feed myself and my siblings.
Reports so far reveal that more than 2 million people have been displaced from Western Tigray following the war, and they have been exposed to unbearable difficulties, where hundreds of thousands of them have died over the past 2 years, and those who survived remain on the brink due to lack of medicine and food, according to the reports.